If you've ever used Google Earth before, you've seen images of our planet that only a satellite can bring you. Many of these images come from the Landsat mission, which has been monitoring how Earth is changing now for nearly 50 years. NASA and the U.S. Geological Survey will be launching Landsat 9 today to continue bringing you those images, which helps experts manage wildfires and water resources and help track the impacts of climate change and a whole lot more. Here to tell us about the mission is NASA scientist Jeff Masek.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here. Landsat 9 launching today to continue that mission that started in what, 1972. What was the original Landsat mission?
Well, the Landsat mission is actually our longest lived land remote sensing system in the world. And by that we mean satellite observations of Earth from space. It was first launched in 1972, and since then we've acquired over 9 million images of Earth's land areas, so coastal regions, forests, agriculture, ice caps. A huge record that allows us to monitor the changes that are occurring to the planet and hopefully manage those changes better.
I'm sure each Landsat mission must get a little bit better. How is Landsat 9 different from the previous satellites?
Well, Landsat 9 is actually a near copy of Landsat 8. But Landsat 8 was itself a substantial improvement in the technology. So you're absolutely right, the technology improves through time. And for the first time, we're going to have two really state-of-the-art systems on orbit at once. What that allows us to do is to monitor all of the Earth's land areas every 8 days with this sort of superior data quality. I think that's going to be a big move for the Landsat users.
I know Landsat's known for its beautiful images, but the data also tells us a lot about how our planet's changing, especially recently with climate change. So how is that Landsat data relevant to the average person?
Sure. There's an old adage that you can't manage what you haven't measured. That's true of your bank account or a business. It's also true of Earth resources. And so Landsat is really a core piece of infrastructure for monitoring the planet's resources and how they're changing. For example, Landsat's used extensively in agriculture for tracking the types of crops that are being grown in every field of the U.S. and even worldwide, the health of those crops, and even how much water they're consuming. You mentioned fire earlier. Wildfire, obviously, a big concern in the western U.S. Landsat is used to evaluate the fuel loading conditions before the fire season, as well as the severity of individual fires and how quickly the ecological recovery is occurring afterwards. So just a whole variety of very practical uses of the satellites.
I think I saw a shot of Lake Mead there. So where can viewers go to learn more about Landsat or see some of these images?
Sure. So both NASA and the U.S. Geological Survey, our partner, have websites dedicated to Landsat. In addition, the USGS has their Earth Explorer site where you can download any part of that 9 million scene archive for free. So all the data are available to the general public at no cost.
And if you love maps like me, you just can't stop watching it. Thank you so much, Jeff Masek, NASA scientist. We appreciate you being with us so early this morning.